Can you unmute, please? Okay, thank you. What's poppin', T Subs and T Squad? What's good? First and foremost, it's 33 people and 26 likes. I know y'all lying. Go on ahead and make the likes match the people. I'm not sure how many people gonna be up in here because this is in the annex. After all, this ain't in the main sanctuary. But I've been promoting and posting this shit since Saturday. So, hey. Whoever here, they here, and who ain't, they just gonna put the replay either later on tonight or tomorrow, child. But for the most part, for the folks that's up in here now, okay. First and foremost, can all of y'all hear me good? Can all of y'all hear me good? Don't everybody answer all at once. Okay, good, thank you. Good, good, good. Yeah, y'all done pulled up around here, child. We in the annex. Y'all know how this goes. Trey calling me. I'm gonna call his ass back later, girl. I don't feel like fool out line with his ass right now. He at work anyway. He at work and I'm working. I don't know what he calling me for, child. He got a whole damn bitch and a girl and a daughter at home. Call your bitch and your daughter. Don't call me, child. I'm working. See, that's what Bambi need to do. You saw how I just shut down trade like that. That's what Bambi need to do. Trey miss me. That's his fault. Did you like MTV Housewives T? First of all, what's good, Keon? Hey. Second of all, believe it or not, this was actually a really decent start for Love and Hip Hop. I will say that this was a decent start. It actually was not a chore for me to get through. Like I wasn't perusing around in my phone trying to search for dates because trades pissed me off. Like I was actually in tune to what was going on. Believe it or not, I can't believe it, but it's the truth. Like I can't even stun on them like that. Like I actually thoroughly enjoyed the premiere episode. I did. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. We 5 minutes 37 seconds in, so that's fine. This gives this time to push through the augie. I reminded everybody on Instagram, Twitter. I put it on the main page. So yeah, we'll see who here. What's good, bestie? You said I loved it too, friend. Y'all asking me what I'm drinking, Henny. All right, I ran out and got me a fifth of Henny. Because I figured why not? I might need it to get through the episode, but as it turned out, I really didn't need nothing, nothing special. I was able to get through it and stomach it just fine. You say it's given what the housewife lacking. Oh, we gonna get on that, Morgan. Don't worry about it. We gonna get on that. We is gonna get on that. Don't y'all worry. Don't worry y'all pretty little head about that. We gonna get on that. Excuse me. That's why I'm belching, y'all. This hen dog, girl. This hen dog, girl. Shot said that. No chaser. Okay, I'm live. I'm chasing it with water. Looks like Roast and Review is back next week since we both loved it. I'm sure JoJo will love it too. Oh yeah, well since Scotty done yanked the cat out the bag, Roast and Review is gonna be back dealing with this show. It's gonna be on Scotty's channel first next week, next Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, next Wednesday. We done already talked and agreed that we're gonna do episode 1 with next week's episode, and it's gonna be on Scotty's channel first, my channel next, JoJo channel gonna be after that. I'm still trying to decide if I'm gonna put Roast and Review on the main channel or the annex. Nah, I'm gonna bring it to the main sanctuary. We're gonna be in the main sanctuary for Roast and Review. I'm gonna keep the lives for this right here in the annex, girl. Um, you said you sipping on a Corona margarita and a Fat J. I know that's right, Christy. I got my Fat J, and I'm gonna hit on mine after this. And I'll probably crawl trade while I'm doing that. Probably might. We'll see. Cause yeah, he on ice. Go talk to your bitch and your waterhead ass baby. Oh Lord, let me not say that. The baby ain't had nothing to do with that. I'm so sorry to the baby. The baby ain't had nothing to do with that. I ain't mean the baby shouldn't have caught that stray. The baby mama could catch plenty, but not the baby. I shouldn't have said that. Not bad to the baby. She a beautiful little girl, depending on who you ask. See, there I go again. I need to quit drinking. Oh well, fuck it. Who cares? Can't nobody hear me here. I'm on the annex. Okay, if this was on the main, it would get back. Let's see. We 9 minutes and 19 seconds in. Good. Y'all go on ahead and finalize y'all drinks and finish twisting up and whatever it is that y'all doing. Because we're going to go on ahead and get this thing started the way we're supposed to get this thing started. And just make sure that y'all continue to like up the live, okay? Like it up. If you haven't liked it, please go on ahead and like it now. Again, liking the videos helps push it through the algorithm. And it's needed more on this channel than the main, all right? I don't really harp too bad on the main because that's the main. But on this one, I'm harping. All right. I really need for you guys to like up this video as much as possible. All right. Seriously. Um, and or whatever, or whatever. All right, I'm here. What's poppin', T subs and T squad? Yeah. Um, Loving hip hop. This is season. I know you call, nigga. I don't care. This is season. I know you see me calling. Yeah, I see you calling, nigga. I see you calling just like you see me not answering. Anyway, sitting here arguing with this fool like we still together. Nigga, we not together no more. You ran out, got a whole bitch, a whole baby. Like, why am I sitting here putting up with this foolishness with you? Anyway, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This ain't got nothing to do with my life. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 11, episode 1. Out of the woods, back into the street, back in these streets. So Spice starts everything off with the interviews, and she starts opening up about how it was all of these false, fake ass narratives about what was going on with her health. When in reality, for what I gathered, they say she went for something cosmetic, maybe a tummy tuck or something like that. And then she went right back to started work and it didn't give herself time to heal. And because of which she popped a couple of stitches from her incision, which caused her to get sepsis. And that's what put her damn near on the brink of DEATH. And so on and so forth. Like from what I gathered. That's what they said it was. She was getting a cosmetic procedure done, probably a tummy tuck, and she wasn't resting the way she was supposed to. She tried to go back to work and do this and do that, popped out stitches, it got infected, she caught sepsis, she damn near died. And now this is where we're at now. Um, Jock and Kendra on the cover of Hype Hair magazine. Shout out to Jock and Kendra, but Jock, first of all, you lost me all the way completely with that Johnny Bravo dude that you had a couple of years back. Y'all remember when he had the swoop on the top hand side and all of that, looking like a black Johnny Bravo and all of that? Well, now he done graduated from a black Johnny Bravo to the I guess supposedly straight Dennis Rodman with that damn blonde hair. I hated it. I hated it on you. It looks completely awful. It looks trash. It really does. It make you look dusty. It do. It make you look like you trying so hard not to age. And the thing about it is, you aging pretty well, Jock. Like you don't really look no differently in 2023 than you did when you first came out back in when 2006. I was a senior in 2006 in high school. I was a senior, just graduated when your album first came out, and you still look the same from then to now. So it's like you ain't even got to give all that. Most people don't. They don't get it like that. Like you still look the same. Scrappy still look the same. For real, Stevie still look the same. So it's like you really don't have to do all that, Jock. Get stop. When you're a man, you have to know how to rock the platinum blonde. Yeah, I know how he could rock it. Don't have it. Moving moving on. Chaotic moves from Miami to Atlanta. First and foremost, I don't believe that. I really feel like they're just cross pollinating. That's what I think. For real, for real. I feel like because they did that, there probably won't be no more Love and Hip Hop Miami. That's really how I feel. That's really how I feel. Normally, when they start plucking somebody off of shows like that, it's because that show is normally on their last leg, and I really wouldn't be surprised. That's what I think. Either they're revamping Love and Hip Hop Miami, or Love and Hip Hop Miami is no more, but everybody really loves Chaotic, so I guess they probably felt like, well, if we just stick him over here, to probably bring in more viewers and so on, so and so, because a lot of people like Chaotic. That's really what I think. Because other than that, I don't understand what the hell he here for. I mean, I don't. Now, the people say he got music. I never listened to his music a day in his life. I just like his personality on the show. I don't listen to his damn music. So maybe that is what it is. But I mean, I guess. But shout out to Chaotic, because I like Chaotic a lot. Y'all know I want him in my bed real bad. So I ain't mad about seeing him. I'm just saying it's making me question. So what's T with Love and Hip Hop Miami? What's okay? What's T? Mm. So Mrs. and Mrs. Prune and Erica Mena talk about Gumby and Scrap getting a divorce. I don't know why it's all of y'all damn business. That's for real, for real. That's the reason why I feel like they getting a divorce now, because there's too many of y'all too heavily invested in their marriage and in their relationship. I feel like Scrap and Gumby is responsible for having all of y'all big head bitches in they damn uh marriage and so on and so forth. Like that's the problem right there. Keep all of these unsolicited people up out of here. First of all, can't none of them around there give y'all advice about marriage. None more than Mrs. and Mrs. Prune. All right, they damn sure can't give y'all no type of explanation or no type of advice with that lesbian ass marriage that the prune is. Child. I don't know. It was just annoying me at how all of them was sitting around there talking about it as if they don't have their own damn issues. Like that's part of the problem right there. Keep them nosy bitches the hell out of y'all damn shit. Moving on. Erica Banks performing. First and foremost, Is it me or does Erica Banks remind y'all of one of the Taylor girls? She looks like Ty. She looked like Ty from the Taylor girls. Y'all know Ty and Deja. She looked like Ty. Is she related to the Taylor girls in any way, shape, form, or fashion? Because she looks like Ty Taylor a lot. Because when I first saw her, that's what I thought. I said, let me find out Ty done upgraded from YouTube to Love and Marriage. It may as well be to Love and Hip Hop. People always say that because she do. When I first saw her, I said, "Is that Ty Taylor?" I went up because I like the Taylor girl. You know what I'm saying? And I live for Ty. Ty my favorite. So that's who I thought it was. But then they said it was Erica Banks, and I said, "Oh, okay, they got to be related." I don't know how, but they cousins or something somewhere. Who friend Ty Taylor from the Taylor Girls, Ty and Deja. They're a rap group called the Taylor Girls. They was known on YouTube. They're sisters. And Erica Banks looks just like Ty Taylor, just like her. And I couldn't get over that. Like every time I see her, I just think about the Taylor Girl. Every time. That's what's gonna trip me up this whole season. But Ty Taylor sing raps, bust it. Other than seeing the niggas do the bust it challenge on Twitter, and y'all know what I mean by the bust it challenge and Twitter. Y'all know when you put those two together, use your imagination, you might be right. So that's the only reason how I know anything about Ty Taylor. But I still don't know the song. I never heard the song on the radio. I just heard it on Twitter when I was watching niggas do the bust it challenge. Again, use your imaginations, you might be right. But I don't know much about Erica Banks, so I'm not even gonna give her that much from what I see thus far. I mean, she seemed pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? She young, but she seems pretty cool. So I'm not gonna give her too much. She performed. I guess it was cute for what it was, and I'm more than sure she was very excited about it. That was probably the biggest stage she probably done had. I mean, I don't know. But shout out to her though. Um, mm, but yeah, that's that for that. Shout out to you, Erica Banks, and I'm assuming Jock is her manager. I assume producer. I assume. I don't know. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know. But he seems to have something to do with her and her being there or whatnot. Hey, if Jock really gonna help her and not be on some Stevie J, Peter Guns, you know what I'm saying? DJ Self, Richie Dollars, Cisco type tip, then fine. Uh, Mrs. and Mrs. Prune closing down Frost Bistro. Well, to let them tell it, they're not necessarily closing it down. They're what they call it, revamping it, and they want to turn it into some what they say, some breakfast brunch bullshit. Like, girl, I don't know. I don't know. Like from what it sounds like to me, won't nobody going to Frost Bistro. None of their food won't sell, and probably because it's bland and unseasoned, or probably because niggas won't coming into work on time. We already saw the foolishness that they had going on right there with the family. Couldn't even get along. Kirk daughter fighting. Damn. What's his name? Kai's girlfriend and all the rest of that foolishness that they had going on last season and all of the rest of that shit. That's probably why they went on ahead and just started from the ground up. But that's okay. You got to do that sometimes. But y'all know what I wish y'all would start from the ground up? Pressed. All right. And one thing that y'all could do for me is stop ordering y'all shit off of Ali's Express. All right. And buying shit in bulk. Y'all buying t-shirts and shit for $50 in bulk and want to charge the girls 200, 300 damn dollars. No, ma'am. So while y'all in the middle of revamping, y'all can go on ahead and revamp Press too. Because the gag is, and this is a true story. I had a friend of mine that actually bought a shirt from press. The shirt that they bought had pressed on it. Washed it one time, and the lettuce is already starting to peel off of the damn shirt. Like I say, stop going down. Stop going down here buying this shit in bulk from these flea markets and then trying to sell it to the girls for 99.99 a pop. Stop doing that to people. I hate that. Anyway, one more thing. Kurt, the people in the comments talking about something that you got on the man unit. I don't know if you got on the man unit. I really don't give a damn if you got on the man unit. I mean, it wouldn't shock me. I mean, it really wouldn't. But I mean, hey, if you got a unit, you got a unit. Do what make you feel good. I don't know why, and that's the one thing women do that kill me, because y'all bald headed scallywags will go out here and put a whole bunch of damn horse tails on your damn head for centuries. All right, and can't nobody say nothing to y'all when somebody bring that up to y'all. Y'all quick to say it's yours because you bought it. So when it comes to that, I'm finna take up for Kirk. No, it's all right. If he want to have a little man unit, he can have a little man unit. Bitch, he bought it. It's his. Now y'all be killing me. Now that's one thing I am gonna take up for Kirk with, cause y'all been buying Yaki straight up out of the pack since the damn '90s. So I don't want to hear it. And then lying to the niggas talking about something is yours, as if he can't feel the damn tracks in the glue when he trying to pull it, when he's screwing you. Stop it. Moving on. So the girls feeling away about scrap. Again, y'all need to mind y'all damn business. All right. And let these people be married and figure it out on their damn own. All right. Like it's too many people in their marriage. Too many people in their marriage. Moving on. Bambi shares her side of what's going on between her and Scrappy, and because of which she went down to see a divorce attorney. This is the year of divorces. This is the year of divorces. Okay, Melody Alicia Sue got a divorce, and then here goes Scrappy and Bambi getting a divorce. All right, then Megan Good and Devon Franklin got a damn divorce. Who else got divorced this season? It was more divorces. Some other folk got divorced. It was some other divorces that happened. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's a lot. Anywho, so the ladies meet up down to the Smash Room, and we meet Jessica White. Shout out to Jessica White. Jessica White says she's an international supermodel. I could believe it because she thin as hell. She wasting away to nothing. All right, so I totally believe that she's everything she says she is in a bag of chips. And she was once one of Nick Cannon's harem of hoes, and she's sitting up here trying to act like she didn't know that she was a part of harem of hoes. And I'm sitting here like, Jessica White, don't pull it. Jessica White, don't pull it. Do not pull it. Because we've been knowing about him and his harem of hoes since he divorced MC way back. So we all knew that he had a harem of hoes, a harem of baby mammies, and a harem of children. So how you ever thought that you was going to be the one that was going to tie down Nick Cannon? First of all, honey, you black. He don't want your ass. Let's just call it thing a thing. He don't want your ass. I mean, yeah, you pretty. You pretty enough to lay down with, plus you a supermodel, so they give some type of clout. You look good on paper, but girl, he don't want you because you black. All right. Be clear. Do not live in that delusion, girl. Like, I was with you until you said who you once dated and how you thought you was the only one. Girl, hi. You should be lucky and happy that you are not a part of the baby mama clan, that you avoided that at all costs. You know what I'm saying? No tea, no shade, but you need to be glad of that, sis. All right, because you would just be one of the pick that he would decide whether or not he want to come lay with your ass at night. I mean, I'm just saying. Um, Girl, don't you get up here talking about something how you thought Nick Cannon was gonna make you the one. Girl, please, sound ain't like black bitches like that. What the hell make you thought that she was gonna be the one? Girl, bad. I mean, you pretty and everything, but you ain't that damn pretty. Moving on. He made one woman his baby man, one black woman his baby man. And mind you, that's the baby that he forgot to even mention when he went on his interview with Howard Stern. So, I gone. I live for you, Xavier, but gone. All right, don't be coming around here trying to mention some black pussy that got pregnant one time and he forgot the damn child name. Okay, so I just saying. Moving on. Um, the women open up about their issues with their current men slash exes. So basically, what went on is Mrs. Prone decided her event was going to be taking the ladies to the smash room so that they can work out their differences with they niggas or whatever the case may be and let out some steam and blah blah blah. Um, so we get a moment with Erica. I'm gonna be real with y'all, and maybe I'm being an asshole, and that's fine. I don't mind being one. Um, I just don't care, Erica. I don't. I don't. Maybe I'm an asshole, but I'm just gonna be real. I don't care about him not being there for you. I should care about him not being there for your little boy when he was in the NICU. But to be honest with you, Erica, I really have no feelings towards that either. And the reason why I don't is considering all of the bullshit that you have done in your life and the countless men that you have slept with, knowing that they had girlfriends, wives, families, probably children in the NICU as well, sick churn or whatever, but he won't dare with them. He was laid up with you and you didn't mind it, and so on and so forth. It's just hard for me to really feel that bad for you and what you're going through with him, Erica. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, you didn't even know him like that. Y'all met one time during the whole that scared celebrity scared thing that VH1 had that only lasted 1 or 2 seasons. Y'all met on that, and then soon after that, y'all about to get engaged, y'all finna get married, you got married, then you got pregnant. Like, it was just so much that happened in such a little time. Like, and I didn't care. Eric, I'm gonna be real. I did not care. I didn't care about your feelings. I didn't care about what he did to you. I don't care about him not being there like that. And honestly, I just feel like it's good for your ass. I'm gonna be real. I feel like it's goody for your ass, bitch. That's really how I feel, Erica. Goody for your ass. I mean, hey, now you see how the next woman felt when you was laid up with her husband slash baby daddy slash boyfriend and so on and so. Now you see exactly what they went through. So it just is what it is. I'm with you, Morgan. Where the hell is your son? Where is your oldest son at, girl? Now we've seen the babies, but I ain't seen your oldest son King except for one time. I'm gonna move on before the people say I'm being insensitive and I don't know the plight of a single black woman, and all the rest of that foolishness, whatever. So Spice is sending her kids off back to Jamaica, and that broke my heart. It did. I felt really bad. But Spice, why don't you do what Sonya doing? Like, you living in this big ass house in Atlanta. Why can't you just move your mama and your two churn there with you? I mean, you living in a big ass house. That makes more sense. See, what Sonya got going on is stupid and it makes no sense. You moving your mama and your children with you makes sense. Like, I think that's what you need, Spice. It'll be a lot better for all of y'all. Then you don't have to worry about, well, what they gonna do or who's gonna watch them or feeling comfortable about having to be away or so on and so forth, because they'll be there with you. When you come home, you coming home to them. You know what I mean? And you don't have to be so worried about who's watching them with you when you're away, because your mom is there and your brother would be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think you should do, Spice. I really feel like you should maybe consider moving your mom and your children down with you permanently, especially with what you already went through. Because just imagine how that would have been, God forbid, some real shit would have happened to you, and they're all the way up there, and they had to find out about it on social media. You know what I mean? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all drop me down. Tell me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, because I don't know. Spice is only there for filming. She be in Jamaica most of the time. I don't know. With the way that she was up here crying and feeling the way that she was feeling, I don't really think that. I think she spends majority of her time in Atlanta. Now, while I do feel like she does have her times and moments where she's in Jamaica, I think she's dormanted in Atlanta. That's really what I think. In my opinion, I really feel like she should pull a Sonya because for her, it makes more sense. And I think instead of doing that, just move them here with you in Atlanta, Spice. You're based in Atlanta. Your music is selling in the States and so on and so forth. Just move your family here, sis. Because I like Spice. You know what I'm saying? Just move your family here, sis. Like, I ain't. Because I felt bad for Spice. I did. I felt real bad for her. That pulled at my heartstring. Anywho, so the fellas, and when I say fellas, I mean Mrs. Prune, Chaotic, and Scrap. All right. They go ATVing out in the wilderness somewhere and so on and so forth. So he tells Scrappy, tells Miss Prune and Chaotic what's going on between him and Gumby. So Scrappy tells him about communicating with Diamond again, and that was basically the straw that broke the camel back for Gumby. And Kirk feels like instead of him being all nonchalant with his feelings, he really does need to like work on his family. Kirk whole thing, and this is one time I do agree with Kirk. Kirk is like it's almost like she's saying she wants a divorce, and you're just so willing to give it to her. It's like you're not willing to like give it a chance or give it a shot. It's just like fine, this is what you want, so let's do it. I'm gonna be real. I don't really fool with Gumby like that, but I don't think that Gumby is the issue. I don't. I'm gonna be real because y'all already know. Even if I don't say it for you like that, I'm gonna be fair. In my opinion, I don't really feel like, and I'm gonna be real. I don't feel like Bambi is the issue. I don't. I believe Bambi. I believe 100% of what Bambi is saying. Being honest, I believe 100% of what Bambi is saying. I do. And I think Scrap is just so used to just saying, oh, okay, it's over, then it's over. Because y'all know he did that with Erica. You know what I'm saying? So we already know he has a history and he has a pattern with that. But my thing is eventually there's gonna come a time where you just can't run from everything and you can't just escape everything. Like I was on his side. I was on Kirk's side. I mean, even Kirk fought for his damn marriage. Hell, even Stevie J fought for Mimi at one point in time. It's like with you, Scrap, it's like they say they don't want you no more. You just go, okay, fine, it don't matter, so. Like, and my thing about it is, Scrap, you 40 at this point. Okay, you was a grown ass man when I was a teenager and you came out. So I know you 40 at this point. Like, when do you grow the fuck up? When do you grow up? When do you handle your stuff like a man and handle your situations and responsibility as a man? When do you do it? If not at 40, when? You gonna wait till you Peter Gunn's age? You gonna wait till you Stevie's age? I'm trying to figure it out. Whatever. Um. So Mrs. and Mrs. Prune. have a taste testing for this revamping ship, I guess. A Frost Bistro, child, a restaurant that won't nobody eating at in the first damn place. I guess Kendra and Scrap came. Erica Banks came. Erica Minnick came. Chaotic came. Jessica came. I think that was it. I think that was it. Um, Bambi gets annoyed by Chaotic and then decides to approach Chaotic. Um, and then she decides to approach Chaotic and basically like try to get on him, talk about something. Well, I feel like he a bad influence. Like, is this the type of person that Scrappy is hanging around? And then they show in earlier on in the episode when they asked Scrappy, he was on the red carpet, a hype hair. And the interviewer asked him a question about Bambi, and Chaotic answered and said they were good over here. And Bambi felt the way. So Bambi approached him and was like, well, why can't you take up for the homie, for the family? And why can't you tell your homie to go home with his family? Why you got to do this? Da, 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 da. And Harold, I'm glad Harold up in here. I'm about to read to you guys what Harold said on Twitter because y'all already know I had to get her ass together because I won't hear for it. So Harold said, and I quote, hashtag LHHATL. Yeah, Harold, I'm calling your ass to the carpet. I told you we was going to argue about this on the live and I'm in it. So he said, Chaotic is a bad influence on Scrappy. Bambi, and that's exactly why they're almost 40 and out here carrying on like line brothers in the frat house. Too old for these type of shenanigans. So I said, really? And he said, yes. He said, according to what I'm watching on tonight's episode, mind you, I haven't watched a single episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta since 2020. So take that with a grain of salt. LOL, I've missed a lot. So then I rebutted and said, so we're basically putting peer pressure on an over 40-year-old ass man now. All right, friend, we finna argue about it now. So then he said, not necessarily peer pressure, but Chaotic show and encourage him to do otherwise and was boosting him up in just that one scene. I'll be over by you. Harold, let me tell you. I hear you, Harold, and I respect it. But what we not gonna do is sit here and place peer pressure on a 40-year-old rusty ass married ass nigga with too damn churn. First of all, we can't blame Chaotic for shit that Scrappy is out here doing. First of all, Scrappy was already not being shit and so on and so forth before we knew who Chaotic was. Be clear on that. There was issues and cracks and crevices and problems going on with them before Chaotic, before he came on Love and Hip Hop Miami, before we knew who he was, and so on and so forth. Plus, we all know Chaotic and we know his personality. He's a jokester. He a jokester. He a prankster. He that's really all he do. I know for a fact that nigga ain't mean no damn harm. He didn't. I'm more than sure Scrap is just as tired of answering questions about his relationship as Gumby probably is. And I'm more than sure when he asked that, I'm more than sure Chaotic didn't think he was really meaning no harm or whatever the case may be. Like he was trying to lighten the mood on a like I didn't think it was fair for Bambi to sit over here and place all of this blame on Chaotic when your nigga ain't been shit way before we knew who he was. Like, nah, I can't even let her get away with that. That ain't right. That won't cool. And I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You're not about to sit over here and tell me peer pressure in a over 40-year-old ass nigga. Hell no. Hell no. No, we not. No, we not. No. No. Whatever Scrap did, it was because he chose to consciously do that in good conscience and good faith. I'm not about to put that on Chaotic. I'm not putting that on Chaotic. And I won't hear for Bambi sitting over here trying to place all of that blame. Like, you don't know who to be mad at. Keep that anger at your husband. Don't get mad at the friends. Don't get mad at whoever. Get mad at the nigga you married and gave vows to in front of God, laid down, had babies with, and so on and so forth. That's where your anger needs to go. He owes you all of the respect in the world. Nobody else do. He do. Right. Chaotic ain't tell Scrappy to go and flirt with Diamond. Chaotic ain't tell Scrappy to go flirt with play around with Shay. Chaotic won't ain't tell him to do none of that shit. So no, I like Harold, I hear you, but no, sir. Hell no. No, 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 no. That's the problem right there. People want to use all of these excuses for Scrappy versus putting the blame on where it need to be on. Scrappy. I didn't watch Love and Hip Hop Miami at all, so this is my first time. Well, hell, Chaotic was on Love and Hip Hop Miami for at least 2 or 3 years now. All right, Bambi and Scrappy been having problems way before that. Way before we knew who Chaotic was, before he came on Love and Hip Hop Miami and all of that. Like, they had these issues and problems and so on and so forth way before that. So I just won't hear for Bambi for doing that. Nah, you need to have that smoke for your husband, not his friend. They enable each other. I'm not down with that either. I'm not. Listen, I'm 35 years old, and can't nobody make me do what the fuck I don't want to do. Can't nobody peer pressure me to doing nothing that I don't damn want to do. Can't nobody do none of that. If I said I don't want to do it, bitch, I don't want to fucking do it, and I ain't gonna damn do it because I'm grown. Like there have been plenty of people that I've been around that cheated on their significant other. I ain't gonna name who, but I've been around plenty of people that have done it, and I've been in relationships. Just because they did it, don't mean I had to do it. I've been in situations where they cheated on they partners or whatever, and I've been in certain spaces where they had a friend for him and me too, and I didn't do it. No, nigga, I'm good. I got a nigga. I'm good. Like, and if I did decide to step out on the person that I was with, that's on me. That shouldn't fall on them because I'm grown. I'm my own person. I'm not 18, 19, you know what I'm saying, still being easily influenced. You know what I mean? And much like he said, listen, I wasn't trying to tell him to ruin his family or not leave his family. Like, I appreciated the way Chaotic handled it because if it was me, she got cussed the hell out. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, you stepping up to me with all of these damn gumming all of this bullshit to me that I don't want to damn hear, bitch. Get that shit to your husband, not me. I'm the single one here, not him. Whatever I do is what I do. I don't make him do a goddamn thing. And that's what she would have got from me. Tears and all. That's what she would have got from me. Don't put that shit on me. Yeah. Bam was in the Kirk. Bam was in the Kirk. Bambi was in the hot tub with Kirk and Miss Bobby Valentino. Yes, she was. So see, Bam, and again, some people can't consider this your karma because you was laid up in the hot tub with Kirk and so on and so forth. And then the fact that Rashida gets this ain't none of my bit. Listen, that was so long ago. I Oh, my bad. I took a shot, y'all. Thank you for your cash app who sent it. Thank you so much, Boo, for your I ain't gonna say your name, friend, but thank you so much for your cash app, love. It's appreciated. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, babe. Anybody else that'd like to donate, please feel free. Thank you. Moving on, because I spent too much time on that. So Bambi's talking to Mrs. Prune and all of the rest of them, and she talks about how he not even paying his half of the rent. Half of the rent. So basically, y'all got a Dwayne Wade to Gabrielle Union situation. Excuse me. Where she pays half of the rent and he pays half of the rent. Well, she been paying her half. He ain't been paying shit. And because of which, now they have to move out of the house because she obviously can't cover all of that rent on her own. God damn, Scrappy, you don't even care about your house or where you live. Like your children have to bounce around because you're not like it's one thing to do what you do, but it's a whole nother thing to do what you do to the point where you're not even paying your rent. So you don't care to have no place to live. You never shit where you lay, Scrappy. If nothing is paid, your mortgage should be paid. Cable bills should be paid. Lights should be paid. It should be food in the refrigerator. Your car insurance should be paid. Your life insurance should be paid. You know, your health insurance should be paid. Like, if nothing else, your daily necessities should be paid. So it's, and again, Bambi, what the hell you doing? If he can't pay his half of the rent, I'm expecting you to have enough money to be able to cover the shit. And you should just be complaining about covering your half and his half. But obviously, you ain't doing shit other than loving Hip Hop Atlanta. Because it's no way in hell that it could have been me and I'm packing up my house on national TV, sitting up here talking about, well, I got my half, but he ain't got his half. So because of which me and my kids got to move out. Let me tell you something. It couldn't have been Joe saying. Couldn't have been my mama. My mama believed in having a nest egg and saving something for a rainy day. My mama believed in that. It's no way in God's green earth that we would have had to move out of our shit because the nigga that she was dealing with won't paying his half. Not Joy saying. Now, I don't know. Maybe it's because she was raised by the best. Shout out to my grandmama. I don't know. But I don't like... Ugh. And I'm not trying to place all of this blame on Bambi. I get it. But it's just like, if he ain't got it, you should. So what else are you doing other than loving hip hop to ensure that come hella high water, you at least got money to keep a roof over you and your child head? See, it shouldn't be all up to Scrappy because y'all are married. I'm expecting you to have a stash somewhere. I don't know. Like I say, we was all raised differently. I would listen. My mama raised me right. Have a rainy day fund, cause you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what God gonna have before you, and you gotta be prepared. My mama always taught me that. Have some type of rainy stash, rainy day, something. Have something. I don't know, but so Bambi and this the last scene. Bambi and Scrappy packing up the house. And then, they get to talking about their relationship and what's going on with it. Listen, Scrappy is on this crusade of saying she does this, she does that, she does that, she does this. Scrappy, I would believe that just because I don't see it for Gumby. But again, just because I don't see it for Gumby don't mean I'm not going to be fair. While I do feel like some of your points may be valid, I do feel like you've been doing you. And I feel like you've been doing you for a while. I'm just gonna be honest. You was just subtle with the shit. But now that there's obviously issues and everybody knows it, I think you're at a point now where you just don't care. And you're trying to conflate and make your issues bigger than what hers is. But you're not paying your half of the rent. So they have to leave because of you. So because of that, I'm more inclined to believe Gumby than I am to believe you. Just saying. That was the end of the episode, y'all. 52 minutes. But yeah, I believe Gumby. I do. I believe it because they got to move out. She been doing her part. She been paying her half, making sure things is going good. And it's like you just out there doing you all willy nilly, full online with Diamond. Well, shit, Diamond should pay your half of the rent. If you sitting around here full online with her and everybody else, all of them hoes need to be paying your half of the rent. That's how I feel. Like you don't care that much that y'all finna get put out of your house. Now, I ain't look. Yeah, that's all I got, y'all. We did see Trash Can Yan. We saw her when they went to the Smash Room, but she didn't give much or nothing, and that's good because she ain't got shit to give. So we saw a glimpse of Trash Can Yan, but that was it, just a glimpse, and I was fine with that. Um, cause y'all know I don't fool with her. We ain't seen wiggly tough shape ass Shakana. We ain't seen that fat net bitch yet, but she gonna pop up soon. Y'all know I damn sure don't fool with her. I don't know. This season, like it's big, must be your ass because it ain't your face, Sierra. Done messed around and got married to Eric, and now she the next divorcee that's finna happen. Girl, two divorces on reality TV. You got one divorce from old boy you was what I can't think of his name now. Now you getting a whole nother divorce from this man that you up and down married that don't want you. Child. Y'all know I don't fool with her either. Y'all know I don't fool with must be an ass because it ain't your face. Yeah, I don't fool with her. So that's gonna be interesting. Um, yeah, you ain't Shooter. That was his name. You got one divorce from Shooter on national TV because he ain't want you. He'd much rather be with Mariah, um, a little girl living in a boy body. Cause she was shaped like a little boy in transition. She was. No titties, no ass, no yams, no thighs, no nothing. She was shaped like Azalea Banks and he wanted her. Now now you up here done married this man that he don't want you, and then you finna get a whole nother divorce. Girl, I done heard it all. I can't wait though. I don't know why Trash Can Yan is here. I don't know. I don't know. I was hoping y'all could tell me. Y'all don't know either. Well, I guess that's something we ain't never gonna know. Who is Tip Drill? Sierra. She must be your ass because it ain't your face. All right. Um, child. I married Eric and child. You be out here telling these men real name and they still don't want you. That's probably why they don't want you. Uh, is Infinity still with Trash Can Yan? I don't know. It don't matter at this point. She a grown ass woman. Listen, Affinity is a grown ass woman at this point. She's no longer the state's responsibility. So I don't know. Now, who is that white girl with the gray streak in her hair? She's not white. That's Rennie Reese. Rennie Reese. She not white. That's Rennie Reese. Rennie Reese was on last season, apparently, because I don't know. I didn't watch. But she was on, according to Scotty, she was on last season. And Scotty says she got a song that he kind of like that, but I don't know. But yeah, that's Rennie Reese. She not white. Dear God. Why you don't like Andy? I haven't liked Andy since season 2 of Love and Hip Hop. I haven't liked Andy since season 2 of Love and Hip Hop. So this was back in 2010, 2011. I ain't like her ass since then. I ain't liked how she involved herself in Chrissy and Jim Jones' situation. I didn't like how she was passively aggressively trying to clown Chrissy and all of that. I didn't like that. I didn't like how she set up her friend Kim Bella to get her ass mopped by Chrissy because that was her fault and all of that. I don't see it for Trash Can Yan. I don't like her. I don't like how she used the baby mama for a storyline and all that. I don't like none of that. She's a liar. She a manipulator. She's a faker. She's a poser. I don't like her. I don't like Trash Can Yan. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her. And I damn sure don't like Felony Seeds. I don't like him at all. Because he really could have ended all of that out of respect of them women being his children's mother, and he did not. I don't like neither one of them. Both of them trash. And I really wanted Chrissy to stump a mud hole in her ass. I did. I rooted for Chrissy to do it. I'm mad she did. Well, you guys, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I'm ending this at exactly an hour. Ain't no need to stretch this out. Um, again, this was a fun episode, y'all. Like I say, I didn't mind it. It wasn't a chore to watch. I didn't get bored. I didn't get preoccupied. So that's a good thing. It is. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode as a whole. I'm for it. Love and hip hop. I'm for it for now. But even if it's trash, I'm still gonna keep it up here on the second channel because I gotta get this. I gotta get this active. I do. I gotta get it active because there's not much going on, and the numbers on the main channel is like up and down. So to keep it up, I'm just gonna keep this up. All right. So y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Again, Love and Marriage DC is happening next week. All right, it's coming on next Saturday, I believe. I believe it's next Saturday. I think. I believe it's next Saturday. If not next, if not this Saturday, the Saturday after next. That is going to be on this channel as well. I'm not going to put it on the main channel. I'm going to put it on the second channel to give the second channel some content, as well as the Less Gossips. The Less Gossips did what it needed to do. It let people know that it was a new segment on the main channel, but I'm switching it over to this channel. So if you guys want to stay up on the latest news on the Jasmine brand, the neighborhood talk, and the Shade Room, make sure that y'all are subscribed to this channel because those are going to be on this channel from now on. I done did all 3 sites on the main. I got the word out. So it's going to be moved to here. So make sure that y'all are subscribed or whatever the case may be. Make sure to pun the replay. All right. If you haven't dropped a like, please drop a like. It's on the second channel, y'all. Please drop it. All right. I'm asking y'all nicely. Please drop a like. If you haven't dropped your like, please drop it. All right. And that's it. That's all. I'm gone. Bye.